to attack, I think so, and more easy to defend. It's on most of the maps like that, but I feel like on Shipyard it's even more. And also we have smaller regions like this house or the house in the middle on the backside house. And especially those two red points you can see, and those are objective points. So there is a possibility that the uplink will stand there. And it's gonna come down to either one of those red points, but we can see one with a little bit more close action. And a very interesting part about this is that there's a tunnel that goes... oh yeah, you can actually see it right there on the map. Something like this, and then over here, I'm not really sure. And so this tunnel, you can hear the footsteps from above if you go very quickly, but if you sneak, people above obviously won't notice you. And the round is starting actually, so let's see what objective we have.
Fantastic, let's go check it out. I do have to, unfortunately, say that we've just been live from the map announcements because YouTube doesn't go live automatically in one click anymore, unfortunately. But Shipyards, I have to change the names real quick. This is very bad on the Martial side, but don't apologize, don't wait for it. We're just gonna check out what's next.
It looks like we have the objective in the center where the big crane is located. I don't know if you remember, if you saw it on the map I showed you earlier. And it seems like Fireteam Phoenix is going to do a fairly slow push. Get some positions set up on the middle roof, also on the back roof. But there's Cat Shot going downstairs while touching. But because he's sprinting, he will be probably called out very soon because of the buggy sound engine Onward just had.
One's at the objective.
He is heard above, but also he
One
can
is at the
hear
objective.
people from down there, and he's calling them out.
Wow, this man is taking quite a genius way of using the tunnels. Instead of using it to go in for the flank, he just uses it to call out enemy positions. That's not something we see often. Normally people try to remain quiet on these lower floors to avoid any fire and any contact with their enemies. If we are just going to check out what's happening on the roof is going indeed very slow, which is very tightly watched by Oxo. He has a incredible known position.
Yeah, this is quite interesting. We have Nightmare position on the ship, watching the cross two blue rooms on our right side. Shock on the middle roof, trying to find an enemy. And still everything is pretty quiet, but it's 4 minutes on the clock, and if they want to run to objective, they only take maximum 20 seconds, so no time to rush.
Yeah, definitely. It seems that the Eagles is just... the Fireteam Phoenix is just really taking the time. And that is something that I do love to see, and that is using the time that you got instead of rushing through. Nightmare having an incredible tight position where he's able to hold one of the lines that's going to be most important for the defense. The first shot gets out.
-1 on staircase to 3-story, Echo 4.
Why Oxo? But did you see that what Nightmare did there?
No.
He called out to a teammate that might be watching him. It probably was Oxo.
You got the wrong count.
Just
One's on
pointed
ship,
down
one's on
to
ship,
him
backside ship.
and called out the enemy that is right there. Oxo saw him, but that's still a nice way.
I couldn't press G anymore, I'm proud of me. There you go.
Echo 3,
Okay, well,
probably
kills
2 on
just
ship.
Go out. Call outs go out.
Onward getting a good shot on Nightmare.
Yes.
So remember, for the viewers watching, they play in one objective, so a max of 2 points. If both teams get 1 point, that means they don't get a map point. After that, they switch around to another map and play another objective.
Where I flashed.
All for 1 point. You have to win with the 2 more points, and there goes Noel Phillip with a good shot on Cat Shit. You shit. Alright, fantastic. I do need to enable the... Alright, doesn't matter. Check out the position of Woody. He is listening to tomfoolery, probably hearing the noises above with Happy Tiger just sitting down, taking his time, and relaxing. Just to point out, those map intros are just gonna be all over here with some tomfoolery, just getting out a fantastic grenade, killing off Woody, and there goes Noel Phillip, getting in the first point for the Eagles. Alright.
Now the side switch and Fireteam. What do you mean only 1 point?
No, sorry, that's my mistake. Alright, come on.
And Fireteam Phoenix go on Volk side now, and I believe it's... First of all, the replay seems to be bugged, but it's gonna be interesting to see if they just continue to trade Volk rounds. And I have a feeling that's gonna happen, because Masuk is just way harder, in my opinion. It is obviously doable, and you can win them, but if you play it right on Volk, it shouldn't be losable.
Yeah, you're totally right on that. So I'm just fixing the scores right now. As you can see, it's only 1 point for Eagles, but that's only for this map. It doesn't mean that... No, they're supposed to be the total scores. I have to think a little harder on this because I'm not used to it. So they both have 0 points unless they win a map. They already played 2 maps. They have no score of that. So this is it right now. This is the true score. 0-0. That means you need that full objective win on both Marsok and Volk in order to get 1 point. And you play till 4 points or the best of 7 maps. Oh, my explanation is done. This is tough. It's... Talking about interesting new things, what we just have to talk about is the Mighty Studios. In our Discord link, in the description, you will be able to go to our Mighty Owl server and get your own graphic design sets. You can pay money for someone to do graphic designs under the Mighty Owl's name. Let's go.
He did some stuff for us. He's working on other big projects you might not know of yet, but he's a very good artist, so if you need something done, maybe only a profile picture or something more complex, you should just hit him up and he can probably help you.
Don't forget that the Mighty Owls has now also opened a website, the mighty-owls.nl. Coordinate if you mind sharing the link, but not fast enough. Tomfoolery, the quick son of a son. That is rushing towards the deck of the ship. He is getting some good action out there. He is getting his gun though, and Arjun Woody trades together with Tomfoolery. Woody just being downed, making it a 4v4.
Confirm.
Yeah, interesting approach here, just pushing very hard by Vol.
They're coming through the middle, or they're
I mean, it's a way to defend, but it's just...
Just gonna check out what Happy Tiger is seeing right now, because he's gonna be the first one to get into a real amount of trouble with Shock L8. Checking on the right side, throwing out a frag, which sends our Mr. Hippie Tiger back. The flash is out. He is indeed flashed. Shock L8 rushing out because he heard the position of Hippie Tiger. Pardon me, not Happy Tiger, Hippie Tiger. Where we see a very strong defense on this mid-entrance. It all comes down to what's up here. First shot is down, and Happy Tiger has managed to get down that first shot.
I didn't expect that. Didn't expect Tiger to get that kill, to be honest. But that was great reflexes by him.
Yes, definitely. I totally agree on that. Woody is getting close as well to more trouble. While the Andy G-Mac is watching from upstairs.
Spotted me.
Woody
yeah, he's no
is
longer going to
curious
that doorway now.
about what is up to these containers, with Andy G-Mac just listening around, knowing that the enemy is nearby. Swin taking a good shot on Happy Tiger. This is where Woody is going to get into trouble soon. Checking out the Jandy G-Mac. He is watching from upstairs and he gets the first shot down. Great kill.
He knows there's still one more.
Definitely does, and he has watched the scaffolding. There goes Oxo, getting the kill on Andy.
Guy on top of crates though.
So, what are your predictions? Are the Eagles going to win it with just a 2v2 and 3 minutes on the clock?
I'm really unsure, to be honest. Oxo does have a nice overview position up there, but it's also a pretty open position. And he's shot, so they know that he is up there. And if he peeks like that, I see him get shot fairly quickly.
So, just trying
and
to
that's
watch
gonna
it
be a 1v2 then.
Not
And
yet.
as long as Volk holds it close, I could see them winning as well.
Yeah, don't forget to spread out the name of the Mighty Casting. If you want a cast scheduled by us, go to the mighty-us.nl. Coordinated Barrett's Swin getting a kill on Woody, who was running in the open. This is Swin's absolute defense. He only has to watch one line of sight where cat shit, I will try to avoid that, is just in a really comfortable position near the objective as well, all able to protect it on his own. It looks like it's going to be another cast, it's going to be another tie as well. So 0 points for both sides, unless Oxo is going to be able to do something fantastic.
Catch it, but ready to throw his C4.
So he's just taking his time, knowing that all his teammates are dead. That must be terrifying, right, Korg?
It's 1 minute 30, and he has to get moving at least a little bit. If he jumps down here, he will be hurt by catch it and then probably immediately blown up. So the best move would be to fall back a little bit and try to take another route. But he seems to be checking the code now, in case he can get a cap. But catch it is still in the superior position behind the fence, and I'm not sure if Oxo has utilities, but without utilities or anything but gun skill, it will be harder for him to clear this.
Definitely.
And now taking fall damage as well.
It's just a bit tough. Pardon me, coordinator. I forgot to show you the canvas.
All good.
It's all up to Oxo with not a lot of time on the clock.
Catch it might have hurt him. Jump down here. The scream of.
On a ship in front of me. Coming over now.
Oh, and there we get a utility. And this is This is Oxo. Oh, okay.
Alright.
That was a good chance for Oxo, honestly, if he catch it, but catch it was ready with the C4 and threw it. Yeah, so okay, we see the replay now here. Not happening much, you just saw it. Oxo checking something out. It's not ideal in a 1v2, obviously, but in this case, you can see catch it is on the OBJ, and if Oxo would have been able to take out catch it, it probably would have been a free cap. Because the other player in blue rooms just...
Yeah. Yeah, it would have been so difficult if Oxo did indeed get that kill. But he didn't have a lot of chance, honestly, because it's a 2v1 and you're on offense. You're the one guy that needs to start moving and make something happen. Talking about making something happen, Snow Peak, there we go, fantastic. you think... Alright, fantastic. Coordinator, do you think we should take a look at the map view, or do you think that is... Alright, let's go for it.
Nice. Yeah, right here. So, Snow Peak. Large map. Huge map. Huge open area. Little bit of obstacles, some mountains. But overall, very large map. But this point here, you probably already can see it in the hill, in the mountain. It's definitely a mountain. You can see there are small elevators. So on some certain objectives, on one, for example, I'm gonna mark it red actually. Up here in this room, that's an objective. I'd love to see that. I always enjoy watching it because it's such a joy watching the final execute if it comes to that. Got Volk can push out, and most of the time they do it as well, and push out a little bit, but not too much most of the time. So Marsoc, if they can come close to it, they'll have a quick execute with some short action in the end to take the final kill or get the cap maybe even. And overall, the whole mountain area is just fairly close quarters, and we're going to the first round.
Alright, fantastic. Let's go it. Let's go. Fantastic.
Beginning.
Okay, got it. Keep rolling first.
Alright, the Eagles are preparing. What is
Please.
Woody doing?
I-
Come
I-
on, that is not good.
Having
This
fun.
is not focus as what we are used to. This is more like a kid's playground. Alright, fantastic. Let's just check out what the Volk is doing.
Kids Playground is crazy. Okay. Which OBJ do we have?
We have this absolutely shitty shit location. And why do I call it a shitty shit? You can get attacked from 3 massive angles and get peeks from all the way from Tokyo. And it's very difficult to adapt to it. You can definitely do it, but there are big struggles. Check out Choc L8's position. He is very patient and needs to ensure that he doesn't die, because if his defense falls, just checking out the map on right here, you can see that they have a free entry to get really close to the objective. If you check out the Marsoc's right line, you can see that if they just continue walking this way, they can get really close to the objective without having any real trouble. Checking out Nightmare, he is playing with the drone, so he is intensifying the
Joined by you, Andy.
action. He is calling out the enemy positions, taking it easy.
But the enemies have spotted the drone as well, but not shot down.
There it is. Is it finally down or is it not? That's the question. Tom Furley definitely has to.
Waste a fucking full mag on that.
He's making a little bit of humor of it, and that's the best thing you can do of it. It's very hard to spot drones and very hard to hit them because they're a tiny fly in your room, basically. Imagine trying to hunt down a fly with just a stick. That's the only thing that I could say about it.
Yeah, if the drone doesn't stand still,
It's
it
gonna
can
be very
hard
difficult.
to get.
Yeah.
And it takes like 2 shots, I think, or 2 or 3.
Checking out, this is Choc L8's position, and it gets intense as he hears Happy Tiger. He's hearing it, and Happy Tiger is waiting. Oxo also very close. What are they going to do? What are they? And there is the first kill on Choc L8. Happy Tiger hears Choc L8's position, and that's the first kill of Happy Tiger. Getting down 2 people,
-1.
this man on defense has been able to fulfill his job. Just checking out the stats. Well, Coordinator, first minutes of the round, what do you think?
-1, echo 4, echo 3, echo 3.
Again, we see the bulk overall advantage to wait until people come to them. And I see this is a round for Fighting Phoenix.
-1, south wall.
You're right, it's going
That's
to be a
another one south wall, I think.
1v3. That makes it very difficult.
Probably move.
Talking about the game mode that we're in, remember you have to win both rounds, both the Vulcan and Marsoc, to get a full point for your team. After that, the map gets switched to something else, and you have to do the same of that again. And the first to reach 4 points has the game win. That's the least confusing that I can tell you it. Do you want to know more? The Discord link is in the description. This is just a test match where they just test out the way of the match. So don't think of this being the main way, but this is the idea. Playing quick rounds on many different maps. One objective on all the different maps. 7. Another kill coming out by Woody, and that was the rocket launcher. It's a 1v1 with tomfoolery, rushing back to the objective. Woody is tucking down.
This is interesting turn of events, but
What is this? And that's
Oh.
one.
man, okay, I didn't expect that at all. Some interesting stuff going on. Yeah, Woody in a 1v3 situation. Getting 1 kill in the shed at OBJ. Getting 2 kills actually, 1 behind it, 1 in the shed. Then having the chance to cap, but unfortunately being a little bit too slow. What he could have done here is just go inside the shed and cap from inside. Would have been much safer there. But tomfoolery was able to rush back.
Yeah, definitely. What we have to think of also is a little inside the mind, because Woody, of course, doesn't know where the last enemy is, and Tom was just, he was out of his position. He tried something adventurous, and that is something I do like to see, though. That's fantastic. Definitely. Yeah, I think so as well. Just it's definitely not the best, not the worst, but basically what I want to talk about. Oh, this is not good. This is definitely not good. I'll have to fix that later in studio mode. But yeah, I figured. I think I figured that. But that's okay because it could be worse. It's almost fixed. The hiding and the not hiding of the image just doesn't work really well, so we're gonna have to fix that as soon as we're starting it. But we're going off to round 2.
Yep. Started to sleep. But at least we're here after all.
Yes, definitely. Let's just check out one of the Barca players. We are having a different spawn than the others. While I fix the.
Alright, I'm in whatever's going outside. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, Massacre has a different
No,
spawn
directions around
than
there.
Massacre beforehand. They,
Oh, my sky in the
they
height.
had the quick spawn and
Sky
the
in the
spawn
height, high in the
inside,
sky.
which is a little bit more hidden and with some more possibilities of approach to the objective. You can either go over the left side of the map, or not the left side of the, like, you're in the mountain, so you have multiple ways to exit the mountain, and yeah, you're quite hidden until you're already fairly close to objective.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Like that. Alright, so let's just take a different look at a different person right here. The G-Mag is taking a little bit of a
We're
tunnel
playing it tight
approach.
because we don't want to lose this point.
Yes, exactly. He
I
is
make that ice
saying
move,
my
put that ice hill in
thoughts.
front of us, I think.
So they're trying to
there's a
communicate
line
on
through the
how
middle
they
of it.
should strategize it. That's what I get currently in my thoughts.
I could go for it. Get ready.
G-Mac is taking it out on the...
Sounds like they're going for a cross here. This is not without risks, but it's also a nice angle through the icy rocks on OBJ.
Yeah, I totally agree on that. It's just...
While Oxo is trying to defend in his direction, and if he peeks out the wrong side, or peeks out a little bit too much, he might get taken out.
So tomfoolery is watching the position of Oxo a little bit. Very careful because they don't want to make mistakes. Neither team wants to make mistakes. Will this end in another tie? What do you think?
I say yes.
I think so too. This IVRL test match is something that is quite new and has to be worked on still. But so far, I don't dislike the way they do it, but maybe they should distribute 1 point to both teams to make it clearer for the viewers on the casts. And that's fantastic.
It's definitely it's I would say in early access. So this is I think the first match they are trying it out.
Yep, they are.
Seeing how it goes. So it's just a test, and if it doesn't work at all like this, and if there's only trades in rounds overall, like all round trades. I mean,
Checking out the action where Tomfoolery is getting dangerously close to Oxo.
but Oxo just has to be
Ooh, and he did that.
Tomfoolery not having his gun up, getting a frag out over the mountain, not really achieving something, and Oxo might have heard that or just
He
peeked out
came
at the
out
right
like
moment
horseshoe.
and got the person standing in the middle of the open.
The Andy G-Mag is speaking from the left side of the boxes. The Andy G-Mag is not really seeing it. Let's just check out what he's seeing right here. So, remember, we are on the uplink game modes, and we have to play 2 round points. The Andy G-Mag is pointing out his gun to cause distraction,
Echo
but
3.
Oxo took the
Another one
bait,
said south,
and
horseshoe.
Andy was not able to take care of it. That is so unfortunate to see. It was such a good idea, but it didn't work. Catshit is running up into the smoke. Another blast comes out. He trades. Catshit dies, and Swin took the refrag. Coordinator, go get that action talk. When it's
Action
there.
talk. You're better at it than I am, but I just want to notify the peers. I just set up a quick thing in the chat where you can vote on who you think will win overall.
A little poll, send it out.
I'd love to hear. Yep. So okay, yeah, this is the old clip. Still interesting to see again. Woody in the 1v3 situation, which he nearly clutched. But yeah, I don't know, Bimo. What?
What?
Okay, no, I was tripping overall completely.
Oh, you're tripping over all that. That's fine.
No,
Chalk
No, I
L
was
H
just
is
very
taking it
confused.
easy.
This is obviously not a 1v3 scenario.
No, definitely not. This is
2v4
a
scenario.
yeah.
And this is not Woody alive right now.
This is
Well, he is
Chalk
alive,
L
but-
H. I know you like Woody, but come on,
No,
don't make it
no.
obvious. All right, Swin is getting closer towards the objective together with Chalk L H. Woody being flashed, but they are making an considerable amount of noise with Woody getting killed by Swin. Now, Coordinator, you go take that action.
Oh man, okay, yeah, Chuck moving in right now. Closing up 2 objectives. One has to watch out, he might get from the angle. Yep, he gets between the mountains. Chuck in the smoke, tossing.
Don't explain me what happens, because the viewers can see that as well. Explain to
true.
me the feeling they might experience. Alright, there's nothing else that we can do
Feeling
about
of
it.
stress.
No. Oh, fantastic. I hope it works. Oh. Yes. No, it's... Yeah, no, it's alright. It doesn't really matter because we should be a-okay. Basically, it's hiding my camera and it's not unhiding it and it's being stupidly annoying, but that's alright. Don't you need to worry about it. There you go. I think I just have to press that button and we should be okay. Come on, send me back. Send me back. Come on. Send me back. Send me... Okay. It's being very stubborn. It didn't want to let me send it back. That's very stubborn. All right, another
Always
map
technical
switch.
problems,
This
but-
is the 3rd map where they didn't manage to get any point out there. 4th. We played the best of 7. That means there's only 3 maps to go, and only one team has to win 1 map in order to make a change and declare a winner sooner or later after we played those 3 maps. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, you have to win 1 map, and after that, you just have to tie it up. Just play ties, and then you win.
Yep. A little bit boring playstyle, but in the end, if you go for the win.
Definitely. Alright, there seems to be a new lobby, that's a-okay. In a bit, well, can we explain again what is the point of it, or should we just leave that be for this 10 minutes
I
for
have
once?
one question for you.
Yes?
I'd like to know what happens if both teams have 0 points in the end of the 7 rounds. Is it just gonna continue until
I
one
don't
team
know if
gets
they
1
thought
point?
of that.
Because that's just gonna... I feel like the trade might just go on until one team blunders.
Did you set up the poll? Oh yeah, you did.
I did, yes.
Okay, cool. Alright, Chuck, they have the hook now. A different map that I do not have a video of. That is okay.
The hook, yeah. Not in the VRML current map pool, so new for us as well to be casting. But I think it's like a pirate bay and a sandy pirate bay.
Yes, I'm going to try it once more. I want to see if it... No, it doesn't. Basically, no, it sucks, but that's okay. You know what? It could be worse. Why is it broken? Why is it broken? What are you on about? Better your computer program than you are. Come on. Why is my webcam not? Oh, I see. I see what's happening. My webcam was indeed working. It's supposed to do this. Like, it's supposed to cut to you, then cut back to me. Come on, come on, cut back to me. Cut back to me. Yes, it works. Apparently, the yes, L Beamer. It's not sending me back to the cast introduction. Alright, we're gonna try that again. Alright, the hook is soon on in a good moment. We're just gonna have a great time. That's all I can say. Is it working? Yes, it is working. So, it could be worse. We're all testing things out. Yes, exactly. The stream could not have worked for the first 10 minutes, which did indeed happen. But that's okay. In the meanwhile, if you want us to cast, Coordinator and I, and actually be good, then send us a message via the website from themightyowls.nl. It's in the chat. You can read it, you can see it yourself, and then you can press the button of schedule a cast. You can fill in the information where it's for and where you want it for, and then we are going to message you if we're able, yes or no. It's gonna be great. We're gonna be great. Definitely will be. I just need to spend in like an hour of time and then it's just completely fixed. Don't you need to worry, mister, because I am absolutely amazing sometimes. Sometimes, just sometimes. But yeah, basically it's all just nothing to be too ashamed of. We are doing our thing. They are doing that. Yeah. That's absolutely the most important part. Yeah, but I won't be able to tell you much about the hook. We don't have much information about it. All I can currently see, it's yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah, I'm alright with that. That's fantastic. So basically, when I just go into my webcam should first of all be turned on this screen, and it doesn't do that because it's absolutely not working how I want it to. Yeah, just basically that. Just don't you worry. We're gonna be alright. We're gonna be talking about round 1, and we're gonna be starting in it. And I still see no players. That is very interesting. And why is your face still on? That's not okay.
Yeah, we want you guys to see the gameplay.
There is no game. I think the lobby glitched. Oh, no. I heard the bleep of the acceptance of starting the round, and this is what you get for it. Well, basically, fix this, please, Onward. Because we have missed important action on this absolutely fantastic map, and I just stream sniped it. Okay, no need to...
Oh my god, Beamer.
It's full anyway. It's full anyway.
Yeah,
Alright,
guys,
fantastic.
Don't be rude, people, and join the lobby, okay? Just don't do it. Don't even try to.
Okay, boy. I don't know
The
this.
technician could definitely have been better. Okay, I could have been smarter with this, but I have chosen not to be. This looks like a Pirate of the Caribbean map, I must say. Look at that.
Whoa, we can even swim in it?
Oh, that's insane.
I guess you can't drown,
Object. Never mind.
but still.
Playing very cautiously.
Okay, I wonder if they are as new as we are to the map and just freestyling it now.
I think so. There you go. Pardon me for this rude
got an
interruption
idea.
with the
Let's try and go
technician.
up the back alley.
Yeah, let's try to do that.
Just go backwards.
Actively discussing plans. They are
Luckily.
trying to see if they can get a better way around this. This map looking intensely beautiful for a custom map. Alright, coordinator, tell me what's going on. What do we see here? Describe it lively.
We see two people pushing through the jungle, going around, and I have a map open right now. It seems like they're on their way to go behind the objective, actually. And surprising them from there.
Tomfoolery, give me some action, coordinator. You can do the action talk. You gotta practice it. We only have
You can do
4
better.
viewers. We can rehearse. It's time to practice. We have done many fuck ups, but that means
If there's no action, I can't do action. I already.
check this out. Adapt. You'll see something happening. Alright, Chokel 8 is taking it careful around the corners. He's hearing someone upstairs and pointing it out.
On the wall. Back on the wall.
There you go. Woody is taking action onto that. He is sitting inside a nice tiny building right here, giving a small angle onto the ABJ.
Oh, Oxo with the flank, Beamer.
Oxo with the flank. There it goes.
Okay,
Minus
never
one.
mind, but it looked like it. No getting 1 kill though.
Alright, coordinator, talk me through the thoughts that could be happening around around tomfoolery over here.
Yeah, the question now is, does Noel know that there were multiple people, or did Tomfoolery just completely fool Noel by letting his teammate get killed? Not on purpose, obviously, but just being quiet afterwards, so that Noel maybe is thinking that there's only one, and then we go see some more action. Tomfoolery now revealing his location. Bringing out the wrist blade. But it's
-1, I don't know if we count.
looking not good
He's moving up
for
now. He's
fighting
behind
Phoenix
the
right
wall.
here.
It's all up to Swin. 1 player against 3 others. We have seen Woody do it before. Oh, and that's the
Good.
first point for the Eagles team. Oh no, not the camera co-caster! No! Don't do it! How could this be so broken? All I tried to press was the replay. But okay, mess it up. Don't worry about it. It's not something to worry about. We don't have many viewers. That means that we can fool around a little more than that we're used to. I want to do that. You know what? Do you want to do it? Not today. I would love to do that sometime with you. I would really love to do that with you sometime. I don't know. I feel silly on that way. It's not even just for the views. It's just for fun. It would just be funny. If every cap is 2 shots. We're both gonna choose a side, and if they're both even teams, that means if your team loses, you're gonna have to take a shot. A cap is a double shot. That would be an absolutely genius idea. Just That's fantastic. We're currently sitting at 5 viewers. I hope everybody enjoys. Just type out in the chat if you have any questions around revolving around this league. We're off to round 2, so have fun watching.
Okay, will we see people again? I bet yes.
Here we go then.
Right, the Eagles. They are very happy. Are they going to be the first one to score a ever so point?
What?
Nothing.
So why are you changing plans?
I don't expect it.
Ooh, Nightmare not liking the sound of someone changing the plans. What is going on? Swin taking an open position behind a box, having a good overview over this entire mid location, but
Yeah, he does have a good overview.
Minus one, it's on the little
Chocolate.
pond.
Gets
The
the first
pond.
kill. Yeah, but this is very risky just poking on top. It would be safer to poke on the left or the right side to expose yourself way less. Or just take a nice corner watching the entrance.
Alright, coordinator, it's time for you. When there is
The
action,
action talk.
yes, you're gonna do that most of the
Well,
time.
okay.
I'll stick on the more analytical part when nothing happens, but look at this. Check this out.
Yes, we have still all 5 bulk team members up, and Eagles already lost 1. And this is going to be an interesting situation. We have
Hey, one my
Nightmare
way.
spotting Andy taking 1 shot, and Andy thinks he popping a nade. Last hit, a perfect nade. He gets to go down. Get the finish. No, not hit it.
Fuck, I fucking think I let him pass. Fuck.
Ah,
Yeah, that's right. Tom. Let him pass, but he definitely damaged him.
-1, there's one more on me.
let's go. Hippie Tiger now stuck.
They just got the res on the
Oh man. Come on, tell me what's going on, coordinator. Describe what he's doing in an elaborate way.
He can try to fall back. The more he falls back, the more he exposes to Andy, and this will be his downfall.
Yeah, the Andy G-Mac did manage to kill off
Could be.
our absolute
I'm not
chilling
saying there
guy.
And just like that,
Minus
it's
one inside of Uplink building. I don't know echo count.
2v4 then.
Wow, that's
Or
quick.
Bravo too.
Now just
Yeah,
take it
it's
easy.
good for both again.
I got the guy that got behind
It's
us.
very
right?
good for them.
Down. I got the guy that got behind us.
Tom Foolery running around to confirm the kill, as you can see. It's all up to Oxo right now.
Okay, straight on my body. I don't know if he knows where he's staying right now.
I'm just watching.
They're just sillying around. Oxo taking it quite easy on the roof, but there we may get some action. Do we see that? No?
Yeah, he's baiting them out a little bit, waiting for them to get nervous and just, or not nervous, but get a peek, take some angles they shouldn't take normally to play it safe. So he just waits for them, which is not a bad idea, definitely not. And if they are... Oh, yep,
They are, huh?
they already saw 1 chance. But if they keep it close together and force him to push without letting him kill anyone, that will be a near impossible win
Yeah,
for Marsoc.
I totally agree on that, honestly, because it feels like they're just trading around at this set, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it just seems okay. Oh, never mind. I know. I'm talking and doing 2 things at the same time. So coordinator, just go for it, Mister. Talk my head off.
I don't know what you wanted to say, but yeah. Oxo now going quiet mode. And, oh, yep, there we see Tomb Foolery getting too peaky. And that's now a 1v3 if only 2 more people do that. And Oxo, do we see it?
Oh!
Yeah. But it's only a down, so it's good damage dealt. But also his position is that's always the trade-off if you shoot without a suppressed gun. Even with a suppressed gun, you can see, you can hear to a certain extent where the shots are coming from, and that was just just the pity of the situation for Oxo right here. He got a nice kill, then another nice down, but the shots he took, like that Andy was able to take a perfect angle on the cross he knew Oxo had to take, and like that he could perfectly pick him off in the open.
That's a perfect description of the situation. What you know what this means again. You know what it means again. We'll explain that soon. First of all, we're gonna load into cargo. Excuse me, viewers. Excuse me, viewers. This is insanely weird because it's not supposed to do this. It's literally, I set that up months ago on this point. Come on. How is this? It's like I'm going back in time. Alright, coordinator. Talk me through it. What do you think? Oh, come on, come here.
Okay, slightly out plan. Okay, where it's there we are. Very small map. Very, very small map. So we have this middle line which it's like a border between those two teams where the attackers have to push through. What way it will be, we don't know yet. But yeah, very close quarters. An interesting thing is this tunnel on the right side. You are safe to go through it because you can't get shot from the side. So it's an easy cross from the one side to the back side of the others. But if you don't slow walk, you will be heard very loudly. And if you're inside of the other containers, not this one because you can't go inside there, but this one or this one, and go loudly, you will be heard very quickly. And overall, obviously, if you just make one step, the enemies will be hearing it because they are also very close to you. And that's the first round.
Yeah, talking about getting very close to, we're getting very close to that first round. So off we go, get that action, and let's see what we can follow, what we will miss, and what we can expect. The objective is hugging the east side, so that means that the Marsoc has an earlier eye on that left side. Frag comes out. So comes in from that right side. The enemy mag is hitting the right side with Swin getting the first kill. Cargo being a more quick map. As you can see, Woody is pushing back, trying to see if he can take a different position, while the anti-G-Mag and Catchit are holding off the entire west side. They are holding small angles that they need to cross in order to reach the objective side. Checking out what the anti-G-Mag is watching. He is having the biggest angle that you can have on cargo. One straight line across the midfield so that he can pick off any people. Coordinator.
Yeah, this is basically the line I talked of. So they have to cross it to get to the objective. They can smoke him out, obviously, or they can make themselves just a passive go through without him noticing. But this is a very powerful position, and especially because they don't have anyone pushing on his side right now, and they are all focused on the other side, and already one person down.
Tiger is coming in close. Coordinator, what do you think?
I think Andy's gonna get the kill. Yes, but now they know where the shot came from. Maybe they will smoke to just try to cross. Maybe they're gonna try to take him out. We'll have to see. Woody definitely falling back and maybe going to Andy's side right now. But the thing on Andy's side is he is not really exposed to any side. But we see Nightmare pushing here with the smoke to
I
cut
need a
off
second
Andy's
smoke
view.
across, please.
Ooh, peeking out. He makes that wise decision to ask for a second
Smoke.
smoke. With Oxo coming in as well. Another cross gets made.
What the fuck did I say?
Someone is not happy.
Yeah, that should have been a second smoke, honestly. I mean, he said it definitely. It was, you need 2 smokes to cross that safely.
It's now a
Even if, like, the smoke does extend to some point, you can still see through it because it disappears quite quickly on the outer edges.
It's now a
Listen.
2v5.
Interesting decision. I don't really see that what that smoke was. I guess just
They
try maybe to distract Andy, or to
They were
They're
trying
taking
to cover Andy's position, but obviously it doesn't really
Mm,
do
may-
much
may-
to him.
maybe their intention was to get catch it off the game right now, to push Andy, take him one on one, and after that dealing with catch it in the side right there next to Andy, but I don't think that was the end intention.
Yeah, it seems like that the Eagles team is now forced to lock things down slowly, and the Volk team is getting tired of waiting. Throwing frags to the general position, shooting guns out, up and around to just distract and see if they can bait their enemies out. But as you can see, not much movement.
Nightmare going for the cross. This is very unsafe. He knows it as well. Aims in multiple directions at once, at least tries it. But
Ah!
yeah, he sadly had the smoke on in the middle place, so he couldn't smoke it out there, and paid for it. Now Woody is in the same situation. He can try to go there and continue. Maybe he'll get the pick on that one side, but then still on the other side, and catch it. So no matter where he's pushing, he'll be dead. And only one step of him being out will expose him immediately.
We have seen
At
Woody
least
clutch like 1v3s before, but a 1v5? I'm not sure if that is a possible thing to ask from two decent
Especially
teams.
on Kara.
Yeah,
I think that clutches like this are way more likely on bigger maps where enemies are more separated, but like this it's just refrag after refrag possible.
it's just getting that reaction time up and flicking better than your opponent. It's all very tough, but check it out. We're just gonna see what's on the map. We have 5 Volk players in all very steady positions. They're all becoming impatient, as you can tell. Another flash comes out. And Woody has to move because there's 1 minute on the clock. And with even 1 minute on the clock, you're not going to be able to get fast enough to the objective and get there, kill everyone, go for the count.
Yeah, there's no point in waiting right now. He just has to go for it, try his best.
Fireteam Phoenix needs to be able to go close to the Andy G-Mac.
Andy's position right here, a great position to just watch the straight line, but also right there he was covered to the right side of where Woody was coming from, and due to Woody sprinting at him, being very loud, having his gun down, he could just perfectly pre-fire him in that narrow container. So we can see it again right here. Woody getting his gun down, starting to go very fast, and he just pre-firing it immediately.
Yeah, definitely. I did forget if we are on the 5th or the 6th map. I managed to lose track of it, but we'll see it. We'll just have to see. We'll have to do it with a little bit of feeling, you know. Just it's like you're cooking food. Sometimes you have to add a little bit of this and a little bit of that to see and just check out without the recipe where it's going. So I don't have the recipe right now, but we're still gonna be cooking. Like, that's the easiest way of me to say it. Definitely, you can still. Oh man, come on! I did not hide this. It's fantastic. It's all right. It's going to be all about making it easy. I did manage to switch around 2 controls of the casting. Maybe this one works better. No, it doesn't. It does the exactly same thing as the other one. All right, we were supposed to switch cameras on a normal, humane delay, but that's not there. I'm not gonna do that anymore. So I'd say continue and enjoy watching, and it's broken. Come on, mister. I do not know what it is, but it's not good. Come on. There we go. Fantastic. Ignore all the little technical defects. All we care about is the game. The Fireteam Phoenix only needs to get 1 point in order to just get out there and show them that they be boss in this league. Offense being the hardest things to do on every map. So far, they have traded on every map and no one was able to get a point. Ooh, the Eagles have chosen to get on a more conservative defense. What do you think?
Way more conservative. They didn't even have anyone push out to the middle. Oh, okay, a little push in the small corner where Catchit was sitting, but they already let Fighting Phoenix push quite far. But this is not a bad thing, because they can still have an easy time defending. They are very close to each other. One person hears it, just quickly calling it out. A nice pre-frag going out there.
Remember, talk about the current action. Nightmare was getting up his gun, and he is getting in a gunfire with tomfoolery, free-firing his cargo corner, and making it a 5v3.
Yeah, nice hearing again. Hearing is just essential in Onward. If you can't spot someone by hearing their footsteps and by being loud, it's probably like that. Okay, that maybe a little bit of a waste of a HE frag, but to go safe.
At least he managed to
Not a
kill
bad
off
idea.
Woody.
Definitely. And now they're behind the enemies, and this is very risky.
Echo 2.
Means there's only 2 people left with that call out. Cat shit, getting prepared to kill off Nightmare, but he is ruining it.
Man,
Well, he
walking
did manage
through
to get him with
flag.
the frag.
Echo 1.
That's
killed the other
lucky for Catch it, but very, very, very tough of Nightmare just walking
Don't
through
go
the
for the
lone
rewind. Hold your
frag,
position.
taking the kill and then
I will tell
only
you
getting
when he
down.
goes back
Possible
around on the far flank.
revive, but even if he doesn't get revive, he can call out for the backside.
Very surprising to see that he didn't have his gun up. Swin is now forced to take another route.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
same situation as for Woody beforehand.
at least
doesn't
it's not a
really have-
1v5.
Yeah, he can go slowly if he wants to. Yeah, he has the time, but he doesn't. He chose not to. Okay.
That's
Well,
really
this
sexy
actually-
out there. That's really sexy, alright? That's what I could say.
This might actually be the round that Fighting Phoenix will win the map.
The chances are slim, but never zero. Remember that, kids. Swin taking it really slow. With 2.5 minutes on the clock, he has all the time in the world. He
That's
can
the
go on
thing,
vacation and back.
Yeah, if he just starts to slow walk from now on, it should be a good game for him.
Definitely, I totally agree on that.
And
Let's
if-
just check that out. Ooh, yes, I don't know what's going on.
Oh, whoa.
Is that gonna be that
Man.
point? Coordinator,
Not
continue,
yet.
you got it.
Not yet. He is aware, but they are both aware of the positions of each other. And this is gonna get even more intense now. No, rotating around, take a better position to advance to Swin, but Swin seemingly having an incorrect kill count, so he's watching other angles as well.
Oh,
Whoa.
what is this?
Okay, that's the first point for fighting Phoenix. Yeah, nice.
No, I broke it. No, I broke the replay seam.
Okay, this is gonna definitely make a huge more pressure on the E-Guilds. Trying to get the point back now. Swin looking around again, as I told, for watching for other enemies, but he is fully aware of Noel's position. And Noel tried to kind of trick him by moving around a little bit. He tossed a frag in the beginning, but then he went into the full open.
Fireteam Phoenix got its first point out there. That means they won one full objective. They won one full objective, therefore won 1 point. So both Marsoc and defense. Alright? That's how you get a point in this type of league for the test match. Thinking about test matches, we're gonna continue to the last map, which is Downfall. Would do. Alright, welcome back. Downfall, coordinator, take us away. Yes.
The exciting map view. Okay, they aren't too big, but that's the map view.
Doesn't really matter. I should've. Yeah.
Again, a very big map, and only very big map. There's houses you can go inside, but overall, just I mean, you can go inside every house. So I don't have to mark every house here, but a very big map. But what's I would say the most interesting part is that the map is not flat, so you won't be able to see everything from every point. And this is slightly higher than this side. So depending on where you spawn, for example, if you spawn here, you have a good vantage point over to this direction because you just have the high ground to watch over this. As well for twins. Having the high ground and the watch position to pretty much have the entire thing. If anyone tries to peek there, they will probably get shot immediately because it's such a huge area. You can't watch everything, but if you have the high ground and a good position where you can just sit in and aim into the direction, it's a huge advancement for you.
Yeah, so
Yep.
definitely. Alright, let's just cut back. But talking about cutting back, we're gonna have to cut back to the game and going for round one. Let's see what both teams still have in their shots.
Yeah. Is Tom not gonna watch the North?
Currently sitting at a steady 7 viewers. That is really nice to see. Don't forget to chat around and say hello. We're not here ignoring you guys and gals and what's in between. So, here we are. One objective. 2 rounds. Once on offense, once on Marsoc. Right now, Fighting Phoenix is indeed... Oh, Marsoc is getting a good shot out on Miss Your First
Fucking missed.
Nightmare. Managed to hurt him, but not finish him off.
HQ, he's pushing his way to sandbags by the bungalow.
Tomfoolery.
Yeah, and this is exactly the high ground I was talking about. He quickly got into the tower, taking an even higher position. And then while Nightmare was trying to get to his defensive position, he was able to take him out.
Oh.
Wait, it wasn't Nightmare. Wait, who did he take out?
He did not take him out yet.
Okay, he did
bled
not.
him.
Okay. Yeah.
Look at that, was so close. Did you see that? Nightmare was almost able to kill off Tomfoolery.
It's an interesting position by Nightmare. Very risky. A nice push. And he already has one position where he got shot from. He probably knows where that is. And by going that slow, Tomfoolery won't notice him as well. But as soon as Nightmare will start to get up and start sprinting, I see it on the side for Tomfoolery. because Nightmare does not seem to be aware that Tomfoolery is there.
I think he did, because just a moment ago when you were talking about Nightmare probably dying, he was having his gun up watching Tomfoolery. So he saw him, but he couldn't shoot him. He couldn't shoot him. So now, right now, he's playing James Bond, going all spy on his ass, and trying to play as quiet as he can to take an advantage position and get out a few kills. Not really many people here at risk. Let's just check out what's going on in here. Catshit is watching the entire west side through his tiny window. Over here, as you can see, again, an advantage point Coordinator did talk about. Checking this out, Andy G-Mac is going to be supporting the position of Tomfoolery soon. And with a little bit of luck and onward timing, Andy G-Mac might be able to take out Nightmare. But he is playing really quiet, and that's really smart. As we can see on the map, very conservative. Coordinator, what do you think?
I think that we're gonna see some kills soon. Yes.
Echo 4.
It seems like Nightmare's sneaking around definitely worked. It worked very well. Tomfoolery had no idea Nightmare was there. And now
Echo
Nightmare
3.
takes the second kill as well. That's a great possibility for flank as well on Nightmare's side now. He can just push out, either take it safe, watch from above, trying to stop the enemies, or push around to Twins and taking the flank through
They reckon
Valley.
upper red.
Ooh, so they are aware that Nightmare is in upper red, possibly. Yet
dead.
they
I'm
don't
gonna
know that
Both dead.
there could be a possibility
Right, it's
for
just
a
us
flank.
three now. Cat, you got to move forward now, mate.
Wow, making it real tough for everyone. You have to play it bit by bit, secure it section by section.
Nightmare chooses to stay in a red and like that, having a good angle on the street as well. Also not to catch it, at least now, trying to take a shot at him. But catch it still advancing to two more enemies. And this seems like a useful situation for us. They have so many angles on them right now. And if they still continue to go through the street, they will pass the open area at some point.
I don't think they have much more of a choice. So Calloway not being aware that Nightmare could possibly be in the upper red truck building, as everybody calls it, which is the car building, the red car. And as you can see, RJ Woody is running outside with Swin getting a different kill out there. Woody going very aggressive, which is very smart of him to do on defense.
Yeah, in some situations, if you are certain as where an enemy is, you can just swing him and just
Oh, fuck.
below.
Fucking radio all game.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay. And kind of probably nice unintentional bait here. So we saw Swin pushing in quickly, and Woody hearing that, trying to get the kill, going for it, but getting killed by Swin. Swin had his gun in the direction of Woody, and like that, Oxo was able to take the immediate refrag. There's just a down to the basic theory for winning a game, taking the refrags immediately.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they did an awesome job on what they were supposed to do. This Christmas, it's a test scrim of the IVRL League, where they test out the format of the game. Remember, it's about playing 2 rounds, 1 objective. You have to win both rounds to as the defending and the offense part to get a full point. We play 7 maps. It's the best of 7 or the first team that reaches 4 points. That's as clear as I can explain it. Yeah, you would see just a second ago. I managed to make it work for once. It doesn't work now, it's just... It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. That's fantastic. I think it is the last map, but
I'm not, we're not entirely sure, but this is very high pressure for you guys because even if they play it equal, they won't win it.
so basically this is a must-win scenario for the Eagles team. I named them Eagly, but that's okay. I'm accepting it. I'm accepting it.
Eagles.
Alright, basically it's a very hyped up, high intensity, high change of location match where you have to adapt to all the locations that you can get into. Ah, okay, coordinator, our audio cuts out as soon as we switch to the camera screen. Thank you for letting us know, Mr. Christmas. That was very important for me to know. Because
Okay,
that's...
so some more bug fixes needing to do.
Definitely, there are things that are not that great, so... Of course, I don't know what happened, it feels like I'm going back in time sometimes.
One's gone to Upper Red. Upper Red and East Church, 2.
Oh, come on. Alright, fantastic. So a big call out is being made by the Andy GMAC, and we are seeing a full push on south with Nightmare and Oxo taking the most dangerous routes.
They came from where, would you?
Some vague communications being made. Oxo just visibly disappointed at this point. As much as you can express emotions, this says everything.
I don't know where you read that from.
Just his body language. His body language. You didn't see, like he was as if he's sick, as if he sighed.
Yeah, maybe, but this they can still tie it if they get this round done. It is hard on attack. That is just how it is.
That really
And
is.
you have to have some luck, and with no running in the open here.
Oh, what do we see?
And
No.
the disco light around him, the disco laser, and maybe some shots.
Oh, there are the first shots, and Noah Fulop is able to get into cover.
But that doesn't matter that much because he's stuck there. If he moves out, he's gonna get hurt probably again. Where is he?
Or is he? Oh.
Yeah. Volk holds that angle, and that's what you should do in that scenario because you know where the enemy is.
The Andy GMAC now in a tough situation because he gets shots from south. Wow.
Yeah, one's made it all the way around.
1 second exit of Valley, right? He's just outside White House.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna go second exit.
The
But we're screwed.
suicide
18
death row
goes on there.
exit is something that does get taken after. Oh, and we are getting a lot of action out there.
But no getting away, actually.
Upper Red.
Oh, Swin is
Get it from here?
keeping
Is
the
it Danny, so you got
windows
one?
very tight and small. And the DMAC is unsure where he can protect his teammates best. 2.5 minutes. The Eagles do have to start moving a little because it's gonna become very difficult. 3 people in one building with a C4 on the edge of the building. We don't see a C4 often on Downfall.
Yeah, that's only some special plays and in some scenarios definitely useful. But definitely Eagles have to start pushing at this point.
2 minutes on the clock, it's Downfall.
They can't keep baiting the kills and hoping for someone to just them.
Nice
There
one Upper
comes
Red.
the first kill of the MG on Philip.
I mean, we do have Nightmare and Oxo pushing and getting fairly close to objective, but it's still a long way to go over the South Street. And not South Street, on East Street, I think it is, right?
Yeah, south. It's on the south. It's on the south.
It's west. No, I meant the West Street.
Oh yeah,
west
the
side
west
from-
side. Yes.
Yeah, west, okay. Yeah. So it's
And he's hitting the rock!
man.
There goes Tom
Minus
Foolery
one.
with a second kill.
Low dumpster.
Echo 4,
Falling out, low dumpster.
Heli HQ is dead.
There are more people on Heli HQ and he doesn't know that maybe. Yeah, And the GMAG is peeking out bit by
One on
bit,
my
throwing
smoke.
out a fantastic smoke on point to locate the enemy. That was
And he
his
has to watch
goal.
out.
And he didn't.
Okay.
He didn't.
Yep.
Might this be a clutch by the Eagle team to make it a tie?
It is a 3 versus 3.
No,
and it's winnable,
no
but
brothel shed.
50 seconds on the clock. And now Fighting Phoenix just has to stick into their corners and not pick
Fucking
it
miss.
off. Because in those 40 seconds, I doubt that any Mouseoff team would be able to push it.
Ah, 30 seconds on the clock. This is going to be impossible for the Eagles to do if they don't start hurrying. 30 seconds on the clock. And this
Yeah, they have
is
to-
the
they
common
have to hurry.
issue. As you can see, it's Death Roast.
Going out.
Coordinator, go for it.
Amazing flash by Catch It. He hears Hippie Tiger, but shot and Catch It. Watch his direction. There goes out. Nightmare in the middle building. Trying to get the
What the
kill, but
fuck,
Catch
Big
It
Drift?
might know. Catch It probably not aware that there's 2 people in that building.
That's
And-
it. Round over. Holy cow. Alright,
If
let's
this
go
was
back.
the last map, Fireteam Phoenix will win. If not, but yeah.
Probably just 1 month to go.
Eagle just took way too long on this attack. I saw one person when 1 minute left still being on the east side church. That is just basically in spawn. And even if you have some long angles on Marsok, at that point you should try to advance at least something.
Not only, like, also the Fireteam Phoenix team was also lacking on defense. As we saw, if you get shot, people are going to continue to watch you until the end of time. So peeking your head out twice on the same location is just actually a suicide run by the Andy GMAC. But so far, both teams have done a real great job. But Fireteam Phoenix was doing slightly better on cargo with a better reflex. Yeah. Yeah, so real quick, don't forget for the people that do want Coordinator and I to cast, go to the Mighty website, go out to the service page, send us the message. We would love to cast for your different esports league and help you out with it. We would love for you to cast a general scrim of the Virtual Reality Master League. Just let us know what you think and what you want us to cast, and we'll do it. The website is live in like just 24 hours. Like, it's just been live for 24 hours. So don't expect the best. Do let us know if you find any bugs that are not, so it's not working for your mobile device. And we should be absolutely great to go. It seems like the match is over because everybody is leaving slowly. So that means that the Fireteam Phoenix has gotten the win against the Eagles team by just 1 point. For the rest, consistent trading. Your thoughts on the match, Coordinator? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like a lot more waiting time than worth playing time. But those are our personal preferences, of course. Link in the description. Yeah, definitely. So this was Coordinator, my co-caster. My name is Beamer. Send us a message through the Mighty website, and we'll see you soon again. We're gonna try to cast a little more often since we now have both quite some time. Enjoy your evening. Give us a message. Have a great night. Awesome match by both players. Weird format. If you want to join it, link in the descriptions. Have a great night. Fantastic.
That's annoying. Mm. It's a funny idea. We can just, if they pay us the drinks, we'll do it. Oh. Hmm.